Okay guys, welcome to this video that's going to show you how to create a 3D shape using a net. Now this is a net here, it's a flattened 3D shape, okay? Let's go through the steps to success quickly. Stick net sheet onto the card. So I've got my card and I've got my net sheet. Neatly cut out the 3D shape. Be very careful not to cut the tabs off. Fold all the tabs and folds. You've got to do this really carefully. We'll look at it more closely. And then this is probably the trickiest bit, but again it's all about perseverance. Carefully stick together all the tabs. Right, let's break this down now. Right, so let's look. First step, stick net sheet onto card. So that's nice and easy. Got my glue stick. I'm going to put glue all over the back of the sheet and stick it onto my card. Okay, so I've done that first step and I've stuck my net sheet down onto my card. It's really well stuck. I've put pressure on it to make it clear, and I've left it to dry for just 5 minutes because I don't want to be cutting wet glue. So now I need to start cutting it out, going all round the outside lines. I need to be making sure I do not cut these tabs off, okay? Do not want to cut the tabs off, guys. So I'm going to start cutting now. Hi guys, so I've stuck down my net sheet to my card. I've very neatly cut it out, making sure I haven't cut the tabs off. And now I'm going to do the folds. Now, if you fold it properly now, it will make it easier to glue at the end. So you really need to make sure you're folding everything. So I need to fold all of these lines. Everything with a line needs to be folded, and then I need to fold my tabs as well. And I sometimes even do it, I put it on the table and use a ruler to press it down to really make sure that's a good fold. And I systematically work through and make sure I'm folding everything, even with a ruler, to make it really good. So I've got these left to do, and then I can move on to folding my tabs. So I've done all my folds and I've folded them really well. I can't stress enough, the more you take your time folding nicely, the easier it will be with the really tricky bit, which is sticking it together. So I've done all these steps now, so now it's the sticking together. And you can see that I've folded all and really well folded my tabs. Okay, so I put glue just on the tabs and I stick it together. Now, it's probably worthwhile. Patience is going to be something important. It's not one of our learning powers, but it could be. But now, if I just sit and hold that in place while it dries, and then once that's dried a little bit, I can do the next tab. And again, I'm being incredibly gentle, and then I can just hold it in place again. Maybe you want to sit there for a minute, maybe use a stopwatch and just time yourself for a minute while the glue dries, and then I move on to the next tab. It might be worth thinking, can I do 2 tabs at once? Would that make it easier? And then finally I've got these 2 tabs I'm going to do. This should take you a lot longer, guys. Okay. And there you go, I've made a 3D shape.